Tonight on GDS, a Cinco de Mayo fiesta and the latest unmasked contestant from The Masked Singer.
Oh, it's a good day, state line.
Hi and welcome to Good Day State Line. It's Wednesday, May 5th. We have some Cinco de Mayo fun for you and really huge show, honestly. And we are kicking it all off with the latest unmasked contestant from last night's episode of The Masked Singer, Shaggy. Hello.
Hi, how are you? Much love.
So good. So you might have been the most fun contestant to watch this season. How does it feel to really be able to talk about the fact that you were on the show now?
Oh, yes, I can let the cat out the bag, as it was revealed last night. You know what? It was really fun. Besides running around with this really heavy costume and sweating, it was just, a real good ball. All those guys are good friends of mine, and it was very fun.
Was that like one of the hardest parts? You actually know the panel so well, and you're like, gosh, how do you not know this is me under here?
I know, yeah. The only person I didn't know was Jenny McCarthy. Mm-hmm. I've had close encounters with everybody else. I've made records with Nicole. Nick was in Jamaica at my house hanging out. And I'm like, dude, you can figure. And it made me feel good that I was actually disguising myself. And there was a lot of clues. If you look at the song choices, you're talking Jump in the Line, a Caribbean song by Harry Belafonte, Jamaican. You're talking about Heavy D and the Boys, also Jamaican. And you're talking about All Night Long with Lionel Richie, which is a Caribbean type record, and Do You Really Want to Hurt Me, which is also a reggae record. Yeah. So I figured they would have figured it out, but no, they didn't.
So when did you guys actually tape this episode? Like, when were you done with The Masked Singer?
I was done, but it's pre-taped, so I was done about a couple months ago. So. I had to keep the secret that long.
That, for me, that would be the hardest thing. How many people actually knew? Because somebody had to have known what you were doing, just in case, like, you tripped and fall. Someone had to know where you were.
Well, yeah, my manager was with me, and there were a few people, like my close friends and family knew, but not anybody outside of that.
How much say did you actually have in your costume? You were the Space Bunny. Very, very cute, but you said it was really hot and really heavy. Did you get to pick?
You know what? They gave me about 3 choices, and those guys are the expert. They've been doing this for 8 seasons. So I said, hey, work with me and tell me what costume I should pick that will really attract an audience. And, they really zeroed in on the Space Bunny. They said it was cute, the eyes moved and the ears pop up. So those are wow factors. And I was like, all right, cool. But I just didn't anticipate it being that big. When I saw it in person at the studio, I was like, wow, this thing is big. And I put it on and it had some weight to it, and to run around and sing these songs and, with this harness on you, it was a bit challenging.
What was your favorite part of being on the show?
I think the favorite part is really singing the song. As long as I'm performing, the waiting around was really the hard part. When they have to, set cameras and fix lights and with that suit on, that became a little bit uncomfortable. But once I'm performing and I'm on it, I'm enjoying myself.
Well, we definitely enjoyed watching you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much. Much love and respect.
We'll be right back with the perfect Cinco de Mayo fiesta ingredients on Good Day State Line.